Hello everyone, JGGPilot here. Today's flight, San Juan, Puerto Rico to Princess Juliana International Airport. We're going to be flying the Fenix Airbus 321. We're going to be taxiing out of a Charlie 6 single engine taxi and normal takeoff. Take it up in the skies all the way to Juliana, Tango, November, Charlie, Mike. So how about we just start doing our pre-flight duties? It is a cold and dark flight deck, so we're gonna go ahead and establish electrical power. Outstanding. We're gonna get the IRS is here aligning. Let's do a CVR test. There's 3. Yeah, we're gonna give it a second because everything is just kind of loading right now in the airplane. Put some of the switches that we need where we need them. And get our flight plan here and the EFP. Tap to import from scene brief. Here we go, San Juan to Juliana. Outstanding. All right, flight plan is imported. We're gonna continue here. Let me see, all the screens, built-in tests are completed. Let's go and get the fire test going. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Very nice, very nice. I want this to be quick. I'm just gonna get that APU running. Good stuff, good stuff. All this is set up. We know it's gonna be 4,000, but we'll confirm that with the PDC or the instrument clearance to Juliana. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Check our fluids, good hydraulics. Good oil. We're gonna get an init request going on here, and gonna have the prelim load sheet going on. Perfect. Gonna have here the heat test frequency standing by to 5.8. Good, 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 good. Let's see, ground services looking good. Mass and balance. We'll use this in just a moment. Let's start checking stuff. It's still gonna be aligning, so we don't gonna have a position. Aircraft status. We're gonna put our bias. Let's see what our bias is today on the flight plan. All right. 5%. So we're gonna go slash plus 5.0. Okay, init. We have San Juan. San Juan is the alternate flight number. American 1. Cost index 25. Cruise flight level. And nav log is going to be flight level 190. Tropopause is at 55,000 feet. And the temperature, we got 31 degrees 3001 on the altimeters. And 31 degrees. Here we go. Just go and get our initial weights. 10.6, 26.4. Got a 1. 10.6 and 26.4. Okie dokie. How much fuel we need today? 15.3. 15.3. And the gas required to come back here to San Juan in case we have to use it. The alternate 4.9. All right. Let's go and build a flight plan real quick. SN1, Route 16, Thomas, Alpha 638, Lugo, PJM to Juliana. That should have been all preloaded with the outstanding. You're just gonna go ahead and select the approach. We're gonna use today a backup of an RNAV10, no star. That's good. Tango November, Charlie, Mike 10. Let's go to perf. Now let's see if he wants to calculate now. Calculate. Send to MCDU. And here we go. We got our performance. Gonna go and get the 290 indicated on the descent. Looking good. Secondary, let's use in case we have to come back to send 1 for a non-normal situation. Secondary, send 1, arrival 10, no star. And now we are all set. I'm gonna have this here standing by for what we need. No CPDLC here today, and just waiting for boarding. So while they board the aircraft, how about we go ahead, get our ATIS here and send 1.
Louis Muñoz, Marín Airport information, Echo 2039 Zulu, landing runway 10, departing runway 08, bird activity in vicinity of airport, advise on initial contact, you have information, Echo.
All right, we have the information. Echo to 6.4 is our clearance delivery. We'll be getting that in just a moment. Let me see how boarding is looking. Let's get the IFR.
Cleared to Princess Juliana
I got
all
confused here with between my screen doing weird stuff and
expect flight level 190, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.4, squawk 1461, American 1.
American 1, read back correct. Contact
Awesome.
ground 121.90 when ready for push or start.
We'll contact ground 121.90 when ready for pushback or engine start. American 1, thanks.
awesome. Here we go. Let's go squawk 1461.
Face southwest. Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest. JetBlue 1742.
All right, guys. So boarding is undergoing right now. Fuel has been already loaded. Just checking real quick. We're going to be pushing back here out of Charlie 6. Get taxi instructions. Runway 8. We'll be doing single engine taxi. And then star number 2 on the way there. Taking up runway 8 up to 4,000 feet. There's no departures. We'll be radar vectors to the first affix of Shaka. And no arrival into Princess Juliana as well. Just vectors for the RNAV runway 10. So that's what we're doing here. And then when we go to Juliana, we're going to be doing, let me see, procedures in here. Or let's use approach. And pretty much we're going to get vectors, join the final approach course before Lazar, Maypong, and land.
Runway 8 taxi by a hotel Alpha Sierra.
So that's what we have going on right now for guys. Just waiting for boarding to be completed. And we'll be on our way shortly. Alrighty guys, boarding has been completed. We have received a final closeout. We're gonna go ahead and update our zero fuel weight, which is now 146.0, and our zero fuel weight CG 26.4. All right, that is outstanding. We got all that loaded up. We're gonna have that in there, that in there. We're gonna go ahead and close the flight deck door. And we're gonna get our beacon on, letting now know the ground people that we are ready for a pushback. And send 1 ground, American 1 requesting push and start.
American 1, send 1 ground, pushback approved. Face east.
Pushback approved, face east, American 1.
All right, everything here is done. Beacons on, and awaiting their instructions to release the parking brake.
JetBlue 154.
Here we go. Go ahead and start number 1.
Engine start.
JetBlue 154, send 1 ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback approved. Face west. JetBlue 154.
JetBlue 154, runway 8 taxi via Hotel Alpha Sierra.
Runway 8 taxi.
All right, bye-bye. I see your pin. I flash my taxi light. Hopefully that Avianca's not coming this way. All right, we got a good start on number 1. Flaps 2. Call for a taxi. We got flaps. We're gonna leave this like this. We're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna do a single engine taxi. So, yellow electric pump on. And calling for a taxi.
American 1, taxi for departure.
American 1, runway 8 taxi via November Sierra.
All right, we'll taxi to runway 8 via November Sierra.
Here we go.
American 1.
Parking brake released. Taxi light on. Clear left. Clear right. Let's go. So here we go. We're taxiing now. November Sierra doing single engine taxi. Outstanding. Here we go, guys. We're taxiing now to runway 8 via November and Sierra.
2215 D Charlie 2, request pushback and engine.
Once again, we're doing a single engine taxi. We have number 2 shut down, and a yellow electric bulb is on.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face east, Frontier Flight 2215.
Clear right. And clear left. Once we get here on Sierra, we can go ahead and start number 2.
Frontier Flight 2215, request taxi.
Frontier Flight 2215, runway 8 taxi via November Sierra.
runway 8 taxi via November Sierra, Frontier Flight 2215.
Here we go. Go ahead and start number 2. Pump to off. Here we go.
Frontier Flight 2871, gate Charlie 2, request pushback. Frontier Flight 2871, San Juan ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face east. Pushback approved, face east, Frontier Flight
Looking good, looking good, guys. Seems like it's not a very pretty day here in San Juan in terms of weather. As usual, we're using live weather, way like a Challenger too.
JetBlue 762, date Alpha 4, request pushback.
JetBlue 762, San Juan ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback approved, face west, JetBlue 762.
All right, it seems like we had a good number 2 start. This flaps 2. Looking good. Pump is up. We can kill the APU bleed. Very nice. How about we do a flight control checks?
Frontier Flight 2871, ready to taxi to the active.
Looking good. We're gonna put that in there.
71, runway 8
Up
taxi via
0.4.
November Sierra. Runway 8 taxi via November Sierra, Frontier Flight 2871.
And have all this set up. And below the line, we got the weather radar, TCAS transponder TAR8. We are ready for departure.
American 1 ready for departure, runway 8.
American 1, San Juan Tower, wind 080 at 15, fly heading 080, runway 8, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 080, runway 8, cleared for takeoff, American 1.
All right, we'll fly heading 0. Oopsie. Fly heading 080, runway 8, clear for takeoff. So here we go, guys. 080 on the heading. We're gonna get all our lights here working. Boom, boom, boom. Finals clear, runway 8.
Frontier Flight 2215, holding short, runway 8. Frontier Flight 2215, number 2 for departure. Hold short of runway 8. Hold short of runway 8, Frontier Flight 2215.
All right, guys, here we go. Start the timer. 080. Here we go. There you go. That was interesting. There you go, flex. Thrust it, 80 knots.
Frontier Flight 2215.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Heading 080.
Frontier Flight 2215, San Juan Tower, wind 080 at 15, fly heading 320, runway 8, cleared for takeoff.
Fly
Back to
heading
climb.
320, runway 8, cleared for takeoff. Frontier
Flaps
Flight
1.
2215.
American 1, contact San Juan departure, take care.
Contact San Juan departure, American 1. San Juan departure, American 1, good afternoon, leaving 1,500 for 4,000.
Having like little issues today with my honeycomb brow or something.
American 1, San Juan departure, radar contact.
Flaps up
Climb, maintain
after
10,
takeoff
10,000,
checklist.
Altimeter 3001.
Climb, maintain 10,000, altimeter 3001, American 1.
American 1, turn right, heading 125.
Turn right, heading 125, American 1.
Here we go, heading 125.
San Juan departure, Frontier Flight 2215, good afternoon, leaving 1,500 feet for 4,000 feet.
Frontier Flight 2215, San Juan departure, radar contact, clear direct Academy, resume the
3 for
Academy
4.
Climb, maintain 16,000.
Clear direct Academy, resume the Academy tree. Climb, maintain 16,000, Frontier Flight 2215.
Autopilot 01 is engaged.
American 1, clear direct Chaka, resume all navigation.
Clear
Direct
southbound,
Chaka.
resume navigation,
Here we go,
American 1.
Chaka. Look at your plan view, will show you. It looks, I'm gonna Chaka, looking good. Insert that, now we're navving. Here we go, finally got assigned flight level 190, climbing up to 190.
American 1, contact San Juan Center 118.15.
Contact San Juan Center 118.15, American 1.
Yeah.
San Juan Center, American 1, passing 7,400, climbing to 10,000.
American 1, San Juan Center, identified, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, American 1.
Looking good, looking good. Passing 10,000. Let's go ahead and update our winds. Init, wind request. We're gonna copy the active on the secondary. Wind data uplink, insert that. See if we can go as fast as possible. Nice. Nice. Scoop to do to do to. Nada. All right. Look at these clouds, guys. Beautiful clouds.
In 1445.
So what's the plan? This is the plan. We're gonna get to flight level 190. What up, wifey? I got the puppies here. Trying to make me laugh. It doesn't matter. I'll laugh. We're passing Palco, currently about to fly over St. Thomas, but you won't see anything where IFR. We're right about to pass flight level 180. Wing lights off.
JetBlue 882 contacts and 10125.0. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 125.0, JetBlue 882.
Let's reduce a little bit our speed. It's pretty turbulent up here. And transition. Standard.
American 1 report ready for descent.
Wilco American 1.
Alrighty, guys, we're about to level up flight level 190. Let's go ahead and get our approach set up and weather for Juliana. So it's currently showing winds at 111 knots, gray visibility, few clouds 2000, 30 degrees Celsius, and 1016 3000. Let's take a look at this and leave it in standby 3000. Enter destination data. So we already know we're doing the RNF runway 10. So I'm gonna go ahead. If you're following me right now, flight plan, select your approach, right? Arrival. We have RNF 10. You validate it here from your points, Evacules or Maypon. All right. And after that, we're gonna come Navfrat, Prague. We're gonna put 0.3 here for the required accuracy, and we're gonna make sure that both MCDUs are showing high. Got that. We're gonna go to perf. I'm gonna load our perf approach page. 3000, 700 for the barrel, 30 degrees, and 110 at 11. Gonna do config full, outer brakes low, then data, position monitor, nav 8, deselect, and data, GPS monitor, make sure we're in nav and nav, and all this looking good. So when you're setting up for an RNAV, flight plan, Navrat Prague perf, so reverse Z, and then data, position monitor, cell nav 8, deselect them, and data again, GPS monitor, reverse Z, double D. Okay, that's all you need to do. And we're gonna call it ready for descent.
American 1 approaching our top of descent, ready for lower.
American 1, expect runway 10.
Expect runway 10, American 1.
All right, we're expecting runway 10, and we call for descent, waiting for that descent. Still having my breakfast coffee here with me. Awesome. So we're all set up, ready for the approach. Let's see when we get our descent. Kind of slow it down just a little bit to build some time or buy some time from ATC in order to be able to descend properly here. We're at flight level 190, expecting a descent here shortly. Will be visual backup RNF 10 into Princess Juliana International Airport. Pretty windy up here.
American 1, descent flight level 120.
Descent flight level 120, American 1.
Here we go, 120. Let's do this as an open descent so we can go down and thrust idle. Don't want to stay too high for the approach down there. Go, wing lights back to on. And close enough. Descending through 18,000, QNH 1016. Auto brakes are low. Perf approach page is set. Arrival briefing, no start. Visual backup RNF10 and status, nothing displayed. We're ready to go, guys. I'd like to welcome you to Princess Juliana International Airport. We'll be landing here shortly. We can config full auto brakes low. And can't wait, guys. Can't wait. Let's do it. Here we go, looking good. Out of 15,000 down to 12,000. Expecting vectors at some point. If you guys haven't watched my previous videos, I got a pretty cool tutorial on the ILS approach using the Fenix Airbus 320s family. I got one on the MCDU, one on the autopilot and auto thrust, just to better help you better understand the Airbus 319s, 320s, 321s. We try to keep it as real as possible in terms of the simulation we do. Hopefully you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. If you have any ideas or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. That way I have an idea on what to put out there for you guys. Lately, I've been having a few issues here with the NVIDIA driver and all the support apps I use while running the simulator. It was running just fantastically, and since like 2 nights ago, it's been kind of laggy and stuttery once again. So, still trying to work that around. But that's okay. We'll figure it out here soon. All right, we're not too far from Princess Juliana. So we'll see here what the guys decided to do for our descent and headings. We'll just keep listening to ATC.
Contact Juliana approach 128.905.
Contact Juliana approach 128.905, American 1. Juliana departure.
She's doing a good job, huh?
Good afternoon, 11,900 with information, Quebec.
American 1 Juliana approach. QNH 1016 expecting RNAV approach runway 10 with the Suda transition.
QNH1016, expect the RNAV approach runway 10 with the civil transition, American 1.
American 1 cleared direct slug across Suga at or above 2,600 feet. Cleared RNAV approach runway 10.
Clear direct Suga across Suga at or above 2,600 feet. Cleared RNAV approach runway 10, American 1.
Alrighty, we said direct to Slugo, which we are, cross Slugo at or above 2,600. So we're gonna start going down now, guys. We're clear for the approach. And I'm gonna use my spoilers to start going down, and we're gonna select approach, and you don't touch anything else. You see it's gonna display app nav, alt final, and for now we're just descending to above 2,600, and we should be just fine. Clear Slugo at or above 2,600, clear for the RNAV 10 approach. Next fix will be Avaki, which is 3,300. So we're just fine. Actually, we can just leave this manage. I'm gonna close my spoilers. It's not a big deal. We're looking just fine. Go about to pass in town since I already dropped my lights. Let them know we're in sterile cockpit. And we can get our own speed here. Can I go at activate approach on my perf page? So I go to perf page, activate approach. You're gonna see a message telling you radio nav is selected, which is on purpose. We did that to set up for the RNF. So looking good, 3,000 feet lower than needed. All right. Probably are ready for arrival. Good stuff. And we receive a message from ops. Okie dokie. Reset that. Back to 1. I see the airport, not the airport, the island on the distance right now. We'll see what's going on down here for a second. Flight plan. We're good. We are fantastic. Have some more coffee here while we get to Avaki. Alrighty, here we go. Passing 8,000 on the way down to 26. About 15 miles from Avaki. Final app, we can go ahead and set miss approach altitude. And miss approach altitude is 4,000. So we're gonna go ahead and set 4,000 here. Ooh, I see a cruise ship on the way to Juliana. Or Anguilla, I don't know. Looking good. Gonna start slowing down at 210 on the speed. And guys, there's nothing wrong with using your spoilers. This is a jet. It's pretty hard for them to slow down and go down at the same time. They're pretty awesome aerodynamical machines.
American 1 contact Juliana Tower 118.7.
Over to Tower 118.7.
Here we go.
American 1, see you.
Speed verify flaps 1.
Juliana Tower, American 1, RNAV approach runway 10.
American 1 Juliana Tower, wind 110 degrees 11 knots. Runway 10 clear to land.
Runway 10 clear to land.
We're clear to land, boys and girls. Here we go. Speed verified, flaps 2. Can go to gear down. I have a runway inside and we are continuing this approach and landing. Let's gear down. We can go speed verify flaps 3. Flaps full before landing checklist. We got altimeters 1016 showing 2400. Outer brake slow. I had a little stutter there. That was interesting. I'm not sure if it was related with the or to the track IR5 or the recording software. Yeah, it's been kind of weird these past previous nights with the stuttering. Not much I can do about it right now. Gotta go to work early tomorrow. But trying to make it work. All right, so yeah, 1016, 1600 checks, landing gears down 3 green, down 3 green, nation norm, and landing no blue displayed on the ECAM. Looking good. So ground speed minis right now correcting the speed for the headwind. It's 23 knots. RV approach is around 141. That's why you see the speed there. If you feel like you're going too fast and want to slow down, you can always select the speed and force it to do it, or disconnect the auto thrust and manually fly it like a real pilot.
1000.
All right, we're stable. Autopilot off.
Hundred above.
Continuing.
Minimum.
Three reds and 1 white, correcting. Stable target sync 600. Outer brakes are off. Manual brakes. Idle reverse not even needed. That's 80 knots.
American 1.
There's 60.
Exit left to Echo, American 1.
Left on Echo for American. Still at runway 360 right here. Let's get that APU up and running. Here we go, we're on Echo. Clear right, clear left.
American 1 requests taxi to company.
Get the flaps up.
American 1 taxi to ramp 4 Bravo via Echo Zulu Alpha.
Taxi to Ram 4 Bravo via Echo Zulu Alpha, American 1.
Alrighty, APU is up and running. And we don't have time yet to shut down number 2 so we can leave it the way it is. Here we go. And we are clear via Zulu to gate Bravo 4. Alright, waiting for gate assignment. I think they got all confusing here. Not a problem. Alright, Alpha 1 it is, guys. Taxi light is up. Let's go ahead and taxi into our gate, Alpha 1. The brakes are hot, and we can kill number 2. Pump on. Good. Save some fuel from the profit sharing, man. I see my Marshall. Don't look at me, girl. Should be telling me if we're clear right or clear or not clear right. All right, parking brake is set. Here we go. Parking brake, all the good stuff in here, guys. So there it is. We made it from San Juan to Princess Juliana, Tango November Charlie Mike. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. Just doing a short flight and trying to test a little bit to see what's going on with my flight simulator and the newest driver from NVIDIA. Stay tuned. Please like, subscribe, share the video. This is JGGPilot. See you next time.